Hello everyone. Today we are going to do the assessment 2 of the subject Business Management and Context. It is a presentation about the organizational performance of Hennis and Mauritius and its abbreviation is H&M. My name is Tom George and my group members are Justin Abraham Matthew, Sudeep Thomas, Ritvik K, Vishnu Manish. The purpose of this presentation and research is to analyze organizational performance of H&M by highlighting the knowledge management and e-commerce side of the organization. Moreover, it gives recommendations for further improvements. Hennes and Mauritz is a Swedish multinational clothing retail company. It is the second largest global retailer. The company was founded by Mr. Erling Persson in 1947. It opened its first shop in Västerås in Sweden. Initially, it was named only Hennes, and it is Swedish word means her, because they exactly sold women's clothing in the initial stages. After 1964, Persson acquired the hunting apparel retailer Mauritz, which led to the inclusion of a men's wear collection in the product range, and the name changed to Hennes and Mauritz, finally the H&M. Then H&M continued to expand in Europe and began to retail online in 1998. Now H&M and its associated companies operate in 62 countries with over 4,500 stores. Moving into the knowledge management, H&M is also runs with its operations knowledge management. Every company differentiates themselves on the basis of knowledge management. KM is the collection process that direct creation, distribution and utilization of knowledge. It is also useful in managing human-centered assets, transferring assets into a proper form so that it can be shared between the employees. It is a study delivered by Brookings 1999. Knowledge management was initially defined as the process of applying a systematic approach to the capturing, structuring, management, and dissemination of knowledge throughout an organization to work faster, reuse best practices, and reuse costly rework from project to project. When viewing this knowledge management for H&M, a diverse and highly interactive certification training program developed in collaboration with the Cross Knowledge, that is the application of knowledge management of H&M. The blended learning program provides flexibility, availability, and ensure team commitment. It also allows H&M to specifically target and build their own additional training modules for their teams and employees. When this applies efficiently to the organization performance, they can achieve their performance target and build their success in the industry. And thank you. Now I am inviting Ritvik K to do the rest of the presentation.
Hello, my name is Ritvik. I am here to explain about knowledge management in H&M. The basic aim of knowledge management is to leverage knowledge to the organization's advantage. To share knowledge, H&M creates exponential benefits from the knowledge so that people can learn from the benefits. Knowledge management is useful for H&M so that they can understand the latest business opportunities. Generally, knowledge management is classified into two, which are explicit and tacit. The type of knowledge that can be codified, expressed, and stored in a certain media is termed as explicit knowledge. The examples of explicit knowledge includes written procedures, instruction manuals, best practice lessons, and research findings. Explicit knowledge can be classified as either structured or unstructured. Databases, documents, and spreadsheets are the examples of structured knowledge because the data or information in them is organized in a specific way for future retrieval. In contrast, images, audio, video items, and emails are the examples of unstructured knowledge because the information they contain is not arranged for the future retrieval. The information stored in a person's mind. This is the simple definition for tacit knowledge. As people carry it in mind, sometimes it's quite hard to access. Tacit knowledge can be related with riding bicycle, driving cars, because these are in our subconscious mind. We know how to do this task effectively, but it is tough to write down the instruction for others so that they can perform the particular task effectively. Tacit knowledge provides a context for people, ideas, and experience, so it is considered more valuable rather than explicit knowledge. Knowledge management is useful in enhancing professional skills of H&M employees. For the business, direct participation elicits workers' tacit knowledge and improves communication while raising workers' awareness of the business situation and improving labor productivity and flexibility. It develops a professional code for H&M so that effective teamwork is possible. It also strengthens the chances of innovation so that sustainability can make business sense and can become an integral part of work. It's a shared responsibility of everyone working at H&M where everyone's effort make a difference and can become an integral part of work. It's a shared responsibility of everyone working at H&M where everyone's effort make a difference.
Hello, my name is Justin Matthew Abraham, and I'm going to talk about the concept of e-commerce. E-commerce is an online commercial transaction between a supplier and a client. However, although this idea is correct, e-commerce can be refined to identify more specific types of business transactions. E-commerce can be categorized into 6 major types. 1. Business to business. Business to business e-commerce involves all electronic transactions of products or services conducted between companies. Producers and traditional commercial wholesalers typically operate by applying this type of electronic commerce. Business to consumers. The business to consumers type of e-commerce is distinguished by the establishment of electronic business relationship between businesses and final consumers. It corresponds to the retail section of e-commerce where traditional retail trade normally happens. This type of relationship can be easier and more dynamic. This type of commerce has developed enormously due to the advance of World Wide Web. Third, consumer to consumer. Consumer to consumer type of e-commerce involves all electronic transaction of products or services conducted between consumers. Generally, these transactions are conducted through a third party which provides the online platform where the transactions are actually carried out. Consumers to business. This is a complete reversal of traditional sense of exchanging goods. This type of e-commerce is very common in crowdsourcing based projects. A large number of individuals make their services or products available for purchase for companies seeking precisely these type of services or products. Businesses to administrations. This type of e-commerce encompasses all transactions conducted online between companies and public sector. This is an area that involves a large amount and a variety of services, particularly in areas such as fiscals, license, employment, legal documents and registrations, etc. This type of services has increased considerably in recent years with investment made in e-government. Consumers to government. The consumer to government model encompasses all electronic transactions conducted between individuals and public administrations. Now let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages of e-commerce. The pros of e-commerce are faster buying and selling procedures, as well as the products could be found very easily. This could be done 24/7 worldwide. Second, more reach to consumers. People around the world can purchase it anytime. It has low operational cost with no need of physical company facilities with high rental payments. Customers can easily select products from different providers without moving around physically and thus are low or few switching costs. The main disadvantages of e-commerce are there is no guarantee of product quality, descriptions and online images can be misleading. As this is a minimum change of direct customer to company interactions, customer loyalty is always a challenge for an e-commerce.
My name is Sudeep Thomas. Here I am going to take the topic e-commerce in H&M. Hennes and Mauritz, the Swedish purveyor of cheap but trendy clothing, admitted in an earnings report that it is struggling to get a handle on e-commerce. H&M CEO Carl Johan Persson said there's a need to transform and rethink faster and faster, and that the company's performance was clearly below our expectations. H&M also said it would drastically slow the pace of net store openings. For many years, H&M's successful formula has relied on new stores in new markets with less emphasis on e-commerce, a tag that is now coming to bite it. The company reported a 33% drop in its fourth quarter profit, along with a 2% drop in sales in the fourth fiscal quarter, which ended in late November 2017. The core of H&M's problems is drop in shopper visit of late. That is, the changes in customers' behavior are being felt. In order to respond even quicker to customers' fast changing behavior, the company's ongoing transformation journey is being accelerated. Among other things, this includes continued integration of the physical and digital stores and intensifying the optimization of the H&M brand's store portfolio, thus leading to more store closures and fewer openings. The recognition of the importance of e-commerce made the management to rethink. As part of the new strategy, H&M has planned to give more emphasis to e-commerce. The company focused on a growth target of 10 to 15% increase in 2018 from its stores and online markets. H&M will enter 6 new online markets in this year in Turkey, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau, Singapore and Malaysia, and 5 new bricks and mortar markets in Kazakhstan, Colombia, Iceland, Vietnam and Georgia.
Hi, my name is Vishnu. Today I am going to give some recommendations regarding e-commerce in H&M business. To improve e-commerce in H&M business, improve quality of online shopping with user-friendly web pages, which means that user-friendly web pages will attract more customers because they can easily purchase and view all the goods and goods in H&M business. The next one is adopting omni-channel strategies. Omni-channel strategies means that distribution of goods and services in a proper way. That means pickup and delivery of goods in good manner. So next one is give promotional discounts to online customers. To attract more online customers, we have to give H&M have to give some discounts, promotional discount, mainly for some seasonal or some festival, something like that. They have to give some promotional discounts to attract more customers. And the next one is an important thing, that improve mobile application for e-commerce. Now the H&M got mobile application, but they are not providing any this e-commerce. They're just giving only the details about the product, but they want to promote. If they want to increase the business, they have to provide buy goods and buying and selling also in that application. Then the next one is increase the supply chain. So it will increase the business when the supply also increases. Then next one is conclusion. Knowledge management will help H&M to develop the business in all sections of the department, which means that after having all the knowledge about the market or the different department, they can easily take necessary actions to develop the plan, to control the risk and all. So knowledge management is very important in a business to improve the business. The next one is to improve a business like H&M. E-commerce has a great role because now we are living in a modern world. People don't have enough time to spend in shops, so within a few fingertips they can buy and sell goods. So for increasing the business, H&M have to develop this e-commerce. So then e-commerce can make H&M a business with a better profit, which means that after having a proper e-commerce, then they will get more number of customers. Then they can easily buy and sell. They can easily sell all their goods, so they can easily make more profit. Then recommendations are included. Yeah, we are just talking of all the recommendations are included in the presentation. We are giving to improve all the business in H&M to develop our business. Thank you. Have a nice day.